Hey guys, Strat Sniper Sara here. New year, gonna hit you with a new video. We're gonna talk about a lot of fun things. We're gonna talk about exhaustion risk, profit taking, the flip, and time frame continuity. Great time to also talk about this, especially with the new year starting. The first thing I want to talk about is exhaustion risk and profit taking. I kind of was hand holding a little bit on Twitter. Let's see, this was December 27th. So in this tweet, I said pretty obvious, but that 480 level on SPY is a nice confluence area and a great target because we had hit our outside month, which was our target. So this next picture is me showing the 480 level. You'll notice it's the top of the broadening formation. The two anchor points are on the previous high and the higher high. This next picture shows us hitting 480 on SPY and instantly pulling back. This was on January 4th, I posted this. And then I also noted, if you look at the bottom of this picture, we also have a mini broadening formation using the last 6 trading days. So basically this tweet was the market top. This is where I told you it was a great place to take profit. Even if we continued up, you could always get back in. But anytime you hit a new all-time high, you're at exhaustion risk. Don't get greedy. You've hit a new all-time high. That was your goal. Take profit, reevaluate, let the market settle down, figure out what it's going to do. Then on January 5th, I posted this and said, hey, we have a potential for back-to-back outside months, just like we did back here in September and October. See those double threes? Now we're going to go to the charts because I want you to understand the importance of time frame continuity, especially at the beginning of a new year. It's the flip. We have every flip. So a year, the quarter, the monthly, the weekly, the daily, everything is a new candle being made. So what does that mean? What does time frame continuity mean? What color is your candle from open? I drew a line on the open of the year, which was 47.71. You'll notice that's also the open on the quarter. It's also the open on the month. It's also the open on the week. Even though we were up at all-time highs, we only have green time frame continuity if we are above 47.71. Okay, so we barely stayed green so far this year because anytime we were below that, which I mean, obviously hindsight, now you can see we've been red this whole time. So why was I saying take profit at 480? Because this was an obvious level of profit taking. We saw this weekly outside bar happening, and that's also on the 5th. I said, now we have a potential for an outside month. What does that mean? Why is that so important? Why am I always talking about outside months? Because even if you don't play short, I am basically telling you, hey, if you're in and you're long from up here, I'm basically telling you we're going to go down and take out 44.92. So whether you want to pull out of your longs, whether you want to hedge, this is huge information. We know where it's going. And this is the only time in history that SPY has had 4 out of the last 5 months being outside candles. This is like unprecedented price action. And I believe it's because of trading bots, algos, the blow up in retail traders. It's so important to understand, even though we were up here at all-time highs, time frame continuity on every time frame was red. So we got our outside month. That happened last week. Now we are working on a potential outside quarter, which means we can go and visit 42.60. That would be our next target. We just opened a new week as of right now. If we were to make this the daily chart, it's going to show you that the week is green because we are green from the open. Now, this does not necessarily mean a reversal. It just means that the week opened and so far it's green. Okay, we have not had any corrective activity on the daily since this day here, which means like a slight higher high or a bear flag. I'm kind of betting we're going to go and test this 42.60. What I would like to see happen, not what I am predicting or anticipating, but like my perfect setup would be a little bit of corrective activity, maybe retest this 50% retracement on the quarterly, and then go down and test that 42.60, the outside quarter. So we would be making a new low compared to the October low. Understanding time frame continuity, understanding exhaustion risk, playing on the side of full time frame continuity is huge. So even though like these 2 days here were green, we were still red on the year and the month when this move happened. So the safer bet was not to go long here. The safer bet was to go short there on the 2 up, 2 down reversal, creating the outside month. And I just threw out on Twitter that this is my current broadening formation on the daily, which still, I would still want it to put us down here at the 42.60. I really like to see this level taken out. Let's look at them all just real fast. Let's put our yearly open back. Okay, so the yearly, we have a slight 2 up and it's red. Wow, that outside quarter would put us at the 50% retracement for an outside year. So anyway, yeah, 2 up in red. The quarterly is the same. It's a slight 2 up in red. We're trying to go outside quarter at 42.60. The month is red. This new week, like I said, we just opened, but so far it's green. This is a huge mother bar. You know, how are we going to get out of this thing? Very unlikely the bulls can get outside of this candle in 1 week. It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. We might get a 2-1-2 reversal the following week. Who knows? And the day is green. And we know that because the week is green and the day is the weekly candle right now since we only have 1 day of price action on this weekly time frame. Be safe, be smart. Let the price tell you. Don't just assume up. Let's go down to the hourly. Let's see what happened here. So you basically have a pivot machine gun to the downside on the hourly. If you were trying to catch a quick scalp or quick reversal, you had a 2-2 reversal right there on the hourly. And all your targets, as we know, per the pivot machine gun, are the tops of all these candles. Oh, that's cool. On the 4 hour, you have a 3-2 down. You could potentially get a 2 up. Which still, all those targets would only put you at Friday's high. Stay agile, stay protective, don't get too biased. Take profit when you're supposed to take profit. And I will see you guys on the tweeters. Bye.